note to other people. I love to send notes to other people, so much so that I do it for my neighborhood, which I absolutely love to do. I love to send notes to other people. Now, one of the things I love is, of course, is when it's like a Valentine's Day or anniversaries or birthdays, that sort of thing. I love doing it, and it's something that I've started. I wish I started with my kids like much earlier, but I didn't. So you live and you learn. But I love sending cards to them and kind of just letting them know. Sometimes they're just for each holiday of the month, like Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day and that sort of thing. But I also love doing it just like randomly in the middle, and because to me it's like, who doesn't love to get mail that's not a bill? I love getting random mail from other people, like just literally just like, I was thinking about you today. And so that's kind of the way it is. This is the day that kind of celebrates. So this is a day to kind of put that into place. So run by the grocery store or wherever and get a card or even get a piece of paper and like just write a note to somebody else and literally fold it up, put it in envelopes, address, stamp, everything else, and send it in the mail. Like I said, it is a great thing to get something in the mail that's not a bill or something you have to deal with. Something that you can just be like, yay, someone was thinking about me today, or someone, I crossed their mind, they're really thinking about me and thinking about what's going on, and just kind of doing it. I do this all the time. I love doing it, but it's a great way to not only celebrate other people in our life, but a great way to kind of like let them know that we're thinking or praying for them or whatever you want to say. That is a really great way to do it. And there are cards everywhere. They're cheap, inexpensive cards. Sometimes it's just a thank you note to just be like, I was thinking about you today and thinking about how great friends we are, whatever it is. Those can be just some great special things for us. I also think it's kind of one of those special things of like just letting someone know that you're thinking about them. Now, I will confess, a lot of times, like when it's someone I don't really know that well, I will look up and just kind of like quotes about, the recent one I did for someone in my neighborhood was their dad had passed, so it was kind of like, what can I say, and kind of just finding those right words, and then I kind of cut and paste them into like my own words and verbiage and write that out. Plus it helps me kind of spell check things. Not a great speller, but it's one of those, that's kind of the fun things, is kind of finding those fun cards that you can share with other people, fun cards that you can do, sending them to just random people. I recently got reconnected to an aunt of mine, and so I'm going to be sending her a Valentine's Day card. I'm so excited about this, and just kind of putting some, like, now of course she's a little bit on the older side, but don't we love our older aunts? They're so sweet. So putting some cards, some pictures in there from my family, and some pictures that she may not have seen other places because she's not online. She's in her mid-90s. So this would be kind of like a fun way to kind of connect with her in this aspect of sending her some pictures and like just thinking about you today. Hope you have a great Valentine's Day. This is something that you can do any time of day, any month of the year. Like I said, Valentine's Day is always a fun one. 4th of July, Flag Day, you know what I'm saying, Memorial Day, whatever it is, and kind of just letting people know that you're thinking about them and that they're on your mind. I think that is probably the best thing that can happen for most people. I think that is kind of the letting them know that you're thinking about them on that special day or whatever it is, especially if it's their birthday or something like that. I love doing that. Now, sometimes for my kids, I will put in like a gift card to something, or a $5 bill or a $10 bill or whatever it is, like something a little extra special. And I think that's just kind of the fun part of it, is just kind of like adding that into the energy of just like, is this going to be a card that mom put something in it, or is it just a card for mom? Like, they never know. And I love doing this because it's like a little something. Sometimes it's not anything like majorly big or overly like complicated. Sometimes it's just a little bitty like $5 gift card to Starbucks, or sometimes it's, $5 off Whataburger or McDonald's, or probably other restaurants, I guess is the best way to put it. Like like 20 bucks or something like that, and it just adds that in there. I started this when my daughter went off to college, and I did this because it was one of those that gave her a little extra funds to play around with while she was out and about. And I did it to restaurants or places that I knew that she liked in the new little town that she was in. And so that was kind of the fun one. Probably the biggest store around was Walmart, so I gave her some Walmart gift cards from time to time. The grocery store, that sort of thing. Starbucks, those, like, just those little things that she could do a little extra, or something that she liked when she came back home. What are those restaurants that she really loved? What are those restaurants she really wanted to go to? So that was kind of like the fun part of this, is like planning ahead and kind of picking out the best ones. Of course, like fast food restaurants were really important to her in college, that sort of thing. And then restaurants that she really loved. Those are the fun things in life. I think they are the best. And it just shows someone else that you really loved and cared enough to send them something in the mail. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.